Sailors and pirates and scalawags we, in the dark Caribbean, on a roiling sea. Our health is low and the danger's high. There's so many ways to die. There's 5 in the crew, what are we to do? We've been blinded by a bilge rat, crunched by a croc, drowned in the droppings of a seagull flock, stung by the jellyfish hung from a rail, battered by a barnacled humpback whale, stabbed in the groin with a rusty pitchfork, keel-hauled under a Spanish man-o'-war. Our health is low and the danger's high. There's so many ways to die. There's only 4 left on this bloody poop deck. We've been obliterated by an obscure oyster cult, mashed by a marrow mortal, quite an insult, electrocuted by an eldritch eel, an ancient elder our souls did steal, livers all black from years of rum. I just found out where scurvy comes from. Our health is low and the danger's high. There's so many ways to die. We're down to 3 on this forsaken sea. We've been bitten on the back by a banded sea crate, drawn and quartered by an angry sea wraith, shot in the gut with a cannonball, carried off whole by a carrion crow. Our lungs all filled with wet consumption, shocked by a shoggoth. Now isn't that something? Our health is low and the danger's high. There's so many ways to die. It's just us 2, we are so doomed. We've been gnawed on by a necro swine, pickled in a barrel of bile and brine, garroted by a gorilla crab, smashed so flat by a coral slab, burning under the sun in a gibbet cage, feeling the wrath of a mermaid's rage. Our health is low and the danger's high. There's so many ways to die. Now it's just me, it's time to flee. But I've been chomped in half by a fossil shark, chained in the well of eternal dark, stoned to death by a mad Jamaican, got heart disease from too much bacon, swung from a noose which did not slacken, gored by the beak of a love-crazed kraken. My health is low and the danger's high. There's so many ways to die. Well, you could complain that life's not fair, but the angry sea, it just don't care. My health is gone and the end is nigh. In the dark Caribbean, so many ways to die. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I was but a wee boy, my father said to me, "Son, for generations we've sailed upon the sea, but danger's out there lurking to send you to the grave. So learn your ABCs, lad, perhaps your life you'll save. Now sea monsters they come in many shapes and sizes. Let's review them all now so there be no surprises. A is for albatross, hung around your neck. B is for bilge rat on a briny shipwreck. C is for Charybdis, hiding under a rock. D is for deep ones, in the great abyss they stalk. E's for ancient elder, who'll try to steal your soul. F is for fossil shark, who'll try to eat you whole. G is for giant squid with tentacles of steel. H is for hydra with many heads that kill. Some monsters be above ya, some monsters be below, but the monsters that'll get ya are the monsters you should know. I's for infernal pelican, who's got a massive beak. J is for jellyfish, whose sting will make you weak. K
Yes.
Oh, Rick!
Arr.
Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you're at. This is Matthew Rose. Tonight we're going to be shooting the final 2 episodes of this series of Beardy shorts. And it's Piratey Paint and No Fish for You. So let's head over to the big room and we'll start shooting. Okay, here we go. And yeah, we should be ready to go. Check, check, check. There's the mic. All right. So we are going to start with the establishing shots. Hello, up there. Here I am looking at you and waving. Checking my monitor. There it is. Okay. So I need to reset these. Turn this off. Turn this off. Turn it back on. Turn it back on. Tilt. Pan. All right. The T-Rexo, always a little fussy. Always a little fussy T-Rexo. Refresh. Tilt master. Slide. What about pan? Where's pan? Gonna need pan. Did I hit the right button? The pan's not showing up. Let's try it again. Okay, turning off, turn it on. Hit the pan button. There it goes. The pan should show up. There's pan. Okay, a little app there. So, connect and parrot those guys, and then we'll load up the dialogue. And this first one is Piratey Paint. Okay. Start about right there.
Hey, Scully.
There we go. Here's Jason Tennis. Now, let's see if we can get this to pan a little bit. There it goes. Hey, it's panning. Okay. There. Perfect. Okay. Now, for my notes. Today is the 2/27. Here in the mountains, it is 6:35 p.m. I always like to, as an engineer, I always like to take notes. Makes me feel comfortable. Kind of knowing I'm following a process. All right, so we are going to now parse this dialogue here. Now let's start. I'm going to give him a couple of dead frames. So, hey, O, S, S. Okay, so K, U, L, 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 Y. Okay, so I'll throw some extra Y's on there. Okay. Capital A, R, G, H, G, H. All right, how long is this episode? 13 seconds, okay, that's pretty short, that's reasonable. When I see 15 or 16 seconds, I'm like, oh, gonna be in for a little work. All right, let's start a shooting. Now, Miss Jenny, she always wants me to make sure his beard is all kind of prim and proper, like a good pirate. There we go. You should be ready to go now. Okie dokie. Let's start a shooting. there's always this camera setup warning. All right. Move his little head there. Go. Shoot another shot there. Okay, now we're going to open his mouth. Usually nice and big. There we go. And a little bit bigger if we can get it bigger. There we go. That cat hair likes to push up against. I'll move him a little bit. Move him a little bit, close for the S. There we go. Okay. And then move him a little bit back here. Open up for call. There's that. Gonna close it on the double L so that we can open it up again on the LY. Alright, open up for the LY. I like how the red from Beardy's LED lights is shining on Scully's hat.
Scully!
I'm gonna go ahead and move him a little bit.
Scully!
Okay. Here we go.
Scully!
Okay, good.
Scully!
Yeah, he's still kind of talking, so do that.
Scully! Scully!
Alright, now I'll close Beardy's mouth and open up Scully's. There we go.
Scully!
Okay, he's gonna come back here.
Scully!
Alright, I'm gonna just close him a little bit. Move him over a little bit. There we go.
Scully!
Alright, then we'll bring Scully back up to the neutral position.
Scully!
Alright.
Scully!
Okay. Close his mouth a little bit.
Scully!
Alright, so that's our first shot. That one is 19 frames. Okay. Now we will change the mask and render that out. There's that. Render that. All right, Piratey paint, medium establishing shot. I hit the wrong key. Now we need to come back out and do a new folder. Piratey paint. Again, I hit the wrong key. Paint. There's that. Gonna go ahead and just make the other one over here. No fish for you. Okay, but we're going to put this in the Piratey paint. There we go. Okay, so we got 5 more shots. Exciting. Okay, here we go.
Scully!
Now the dialog's going to be off because it's coming through my microphone, but
Scully!
you'll see when the episode comes out how it's in sync. All right, so now instead of moving on, we're going to do the next episode's establishing shot. See if I can get his mouth. There we go. All right, so we're going to do File, New Scene. This one is called No Fish for You. And it will be the first take is going to be the medium establish greetings. And it'll just go into this folder. And we'll have to set up the camera real quick. Camera, it's a 1.6 times anamorphic lens, which means it squeezes it. So it has to be de-squeezed. Alright. Now we're going to open up the dialog for No Fish for You. There it is. And this one is, it's a little bit longer. It's about 15 seconds, so it's going to have a bit of a setup to it.
Hey, Scully! Yeah! Did you hear that Patchy was at the pub and ordered his favorite plate of fish and chips but got arrested by the port authority at his table?
Oh, really, Beardy? Did he even get to eat his dinner?
No, he got cod blocked!
Okay. We spent so much time trying to figure out how to set that joke up so that it wasn't offensive and it made sense. He got cod blocked. All right, well, all three of us on the chat know that joke. All right, so that's a funny one though. Little edgier, but still kind of funny. Okay, and then I have to give credit to Darren McDonald for that joke, so he came up with that one. Okay, so we're going to parse this out. Okay, some Y's there. And his yar is going to start. Oh, this one is going to take a lot of animating. Okay. Here we go. Let's start on this one. A bit. Can move him back over this way, move the skull a little bit that way. Alright, close that double L so you can open it up for LY. Okay, open it up for the LY. Okay, start moving Beardy towards the towards the neutral. Close it a little bit. Alright, he's going to open it up for the yar. Close him all the way. Alright. Okay, start closing him a bit. Right there, move Beardy just a bit. Okay. Close it a little bit. All right, let's do one more here. I don't know if we did it or not, but I'll do it.
Hey, Scully! Yar!
All right, so that one then is, so it's 20 frames. We started about, I don't know, 6:45. Okay. Take the mask back. And this is no fish for you. Excuse me. Medium stash gill. Medium establish ingredients. Sorry. There's that. All right, so just going to render there.
Hey, Scully! Yar!
All right, so there's that one. Now we will go ahead and load up the previous one, which was 143. No, 144, sorry. Okay, there's that one. Now we need to put the diopter on this, which moves the, the focus plane, and then we'll have to move the camera. Set up the pan. There we go. All right, now we're going to move Mr. T-Rexo. See if he wants to move or not. Okay, this is a new take. This is the close-up of Beardy with the setup. Okay. All right, there we go. And need to focus this. Okay. Now, hopefully the pan works. And the tilt. Now look, it works. Okay. That should work. Okay, save that spot. Move it over to Mr. Oscoli. That's pretty good right there. Okay, I'm going to save that. Okay. Going to stop motion. 12 frames a second. Okay. And it messed up. Okay. Hit OK. Go back to timeline. Alright, I'm not sure why it messed up, but that should work there. Now, it's a little bit too far. That should go right there. And I'll have to fix the focus when. Why are you doing this? Why are you You are so irritating. It's high. Why is it high? Can I cheat? Just notch that down? But he's still too low. Okay. And that's 2. He's not low enough. Well, his eyes are kind of, I think I probably could deal with that. I don't know what Trex is doing, but need to kind of just move on here. Yeah, okay. I think I can live with that. Okay, so back to Beardy. There he is. Okay. Just have to live with T-Rexo's imperfections. Now, the time is 6:55. And we're doing the close-up of Beardy. All right, so now we're going to parse the joke, or the setup of the joke. Here are these old notes.
Hey, Scully! Yar! Did you hear that?
All right, here we go.
Did you hear that?
No, we didn't listen to this joke, did we?
Did you hear that Patchy was accused of stealing the paint from the Crimson Cutter?
Oh, really, Beardy? How did they know it was him that stole the ship's paint?
Well, he got caught red-handed. Arr-arr-arr-arr.
That's funny. All right. Okay, so we're just parsing out the dialogue, then we'll start shooting. That's back here.
Stealing the paint from the Crimson Cutter.
Okay, here's that. How did they know it was him? Because he got caught red-handed. Alright, how did they know? Alright. No, it was him.
How did they know it was him that stole the ship's paint?
That's pretty quick. Alright. That's two S's, really. There we go. All right, now I can shoot this. All right, here we go. I think about 70, what was it, 76 frames? No, more than that, 80, almost 90 frames. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Did,
Yeah.
did, did you?
A little bit.
Did you? Did you hear?
Okay, just gonna keep the mouth open for that one.
Did you hear?
Close it up for the R so they can open it up for the TH.
Did you hear?
Open it up for the TH.
Did you hear that?
Close that for the AT. Move it a little bit.
Did you hear that?
Open it up for that.
Did you hear that?
I'm gonna keep that A open.
Did you hear that? Pat?
I'm gonna close it. Keep moving his head, but then close it for that T.
Did you hear that? Pat?
Okay, I'm gonna keep it closed for that CH.
Did you hear that, Patchy?
Actually, he's already saying the Y.
Did you hear that, Patchy?
Okay.
Did you hear that, Patchy? Did you hear that, Patchy? What? Did you hear that, Patchy? Was it? Did you hear that, Patchy? Was it?
Okay. It's got a long U, so I'm just gonna leave it open.
Did you hear that, Patchy? Was it cute?
And then I think this U is still open.
Did you hear that, Patchy? Was it cute?
Yep. Okay, then I'm gonna close it for this S.
Cute.
Alright, I've got the ED, so I'm gonna keep it closed for that.
Accused.
And open it up for the of.
Accused of. Accused of.
Close it for the S. Maybe move his head a little bit.
Accused of.
Just move his head a little bit for the next S.
Accused of.
Open it up for the TE.
Accused of steal.
Okay. And close it for the AL.
Accused of stealing.
And then open it just a little bit for that ING.
Accused of stealing.
And then open it more for the.
Accused of stealing the.
Okay. Gonna move his head and then close it that end of the.
Accused of stealing the.
And then open it big for paint.
Accused of stealing the.
Just move his head a little bit with his mouth still open.
Accused of stealing the paint.
He's already starting to close the back of his mouth.
Stealing the.
Or pushing the tongue back there, so I'm gonna close that.
The paint.
And then I'm gonna try to get it as close as I can. Here we go.
The paint.
There it goes.
The paint.
head a little bit. Close it up.
The paint from...
He's got two consonants in a row here.
The paint from the...
So I'm just gonna open it a little bit more.
The paint from the... The paint from the...
Okay, he's got M, so I'm gonna close it for M. I-M.
The paint from the crib...
And he's gonna stay closed with that M.
The paint from the crim...
And then he's gonna stay closed for the S.
The paint from the crimson...
Or Z sound. Z phoneme. I always want to say phenom. He was a phoneme phenom.
The paint from the crimson... The paint from the crimson... The paint from the crimson...
Okay.
The paint from the crimson...
Okay.
The paint from the crimson...
That's that.
The paint from the crimson cut...
Okay, and I'll open up for that ER.
The paint from the crimson cutter...
And just leave it open for that. Maybe motivate the camera move.
The paint from the crimson cutter...
Go ahead and start the camera move. All right, Trexo, you gonna work? Well, kind of one works.
The paint from the crimson cutter...
Oh, look at that. Okay.
The paint from the crimson cutter...
Okay. We're about 3/4 of the way through that. And I'm going to open his mouth because he's starting to say O already.
The paint from the crimson cutter... Oh.
And I need to, in the next frame, I need to focus him. There he is. Okay, so I'm going to focus him a bit because they're not in the same plane, and this lens is very touchy. It has a very shallow depth of field. Okay.
The paint from the crimson cutter... Oh.
Okay, there's that. Now he's still saying O. I'm going to move this back stop so we don't have to listen to all the...
The crimson cutter... Oh.
Okay. Just a little bit.
Cutter... Oh.
All right.
Cutter... Oh. Oh. Oh.
All right, there's that.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna shut his mouth a little bit for the AL.
Oh, really?
And then open it up for LY, and it's got double consonant, Lee and B. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So I'm just gonna move his head.
Oh, really?
Actually, let me try this.
Oh, really?
Now I can open up for the Beardy.
Oh, really?
Okay. Close it for the AR.
Oh, really, Beardy?
And then open up for that DY.
Oh, really, Beardy?
Okay, move the backstop a little bit.
Oh, really, Beardy?
Okay, close that just a little bit for that Y.
Really, Beardy?
Because we got a couple of frames before he
Really, Beardy?
does his setup.
Really, Beardy?
All right, let's see what I got here.
Really, Beardy? Really, Beardy? Really, Beardy? How did... Really, Beardy? How did they...
Talking really fast.
Really?
How did they know? How did they know? How did they know? How did they know?
Okay. Welcome to the chat. We're shooting
How did they know it was?
Scully and Beardy. And
How did they know it was?
alright, saying was, so I'm gonna close this bit here.
How did they know it was?
And when we're done shooting these two, I will post the Piratey pirate one
How did they know it was him?
tonight, and then we'll do the other one tomorrow night.
How did they know it was him?
Try to get some subs, get some views, just have a good time making pirate
How did they know it was him?
pirated ad jokes. This is like the 144th
How did they know it was him?
horrible piratey joke.
How did they know it was him? That's
Alright, there's that right there.
How did they know it was him? That's
Okay, I'm gonna move the back stop.
they know it was him. Him that stole.
Okay, and the dialogue is going to be a little bit out of sync for you guys watching because you're listening to through the lapel mic,
Him that stole.
but it'll be in sync when we render it.
Him that stole.
Okay, I'm going to open it up for the,
Him that stole the.
and then for the a ship, the mouth is going to be closed for that.
Him that stole the ship.
He doesn't have a tongue, but we're pretending you do. Alright, and then open it just a little bit for ship.
Him that stole the ship.
Close it real quick for the P on ship.
Him that stole the ship's.
Alright, and then paint. So we'll open it up pretty big for paint.
Him that stole the ship's.
And we'll leave it open for the A, the
Him
AI.
that stole the ship's paint.
Okay, there's that.
Him that stole the ship's paint.
Okay, we'll just leave that closed.
Him that stole the ship's paint.
Okay, got a couple dead frames here.
Him that stole the ship's paint.
He is just a touch out of focus on his teeth, but that's fine.
Him that stole the ship's paint.
Alright, we'll do one more frame, and then we'll set up for the
Him that stole the ship's paint.
punch line. Alright, that one was 91. Let's move the camera back. Mr. Trexo's being nice. He's being weird. There we go. I probably need to get a new Android phone. It's just, I got the latest Trexo firmware and it seemed to work for a while, but now it's just, it's working, but it's working, acting weird. Okay, so that one was 91 frames, shot number 2. Okay, I'm gonna pull the mask back and then render it. It is close-up of Beardy with the setup plus Scully's reaction. It's really just more of the setting up of the joke. Alright, actually this is supposed to be in Piratey paint. There it is, okay, that should do it. Alright, so get a drink of water. Episode 30. 30 live streaming episodes. Well, getting a little bit better. Trying to make it a fun show. I know people are busy on Friday night. Don't necessarily want to watch somebody shooting a stop motion puppet. There's better things to do. Okay.
Did you hear that Patchy was accused of stealing the paint from the Crimson Cutter?
Oh, really, Beardy? How did they know it was him that stole the ship's paint?
Okay, not too bad. Gets the joke across. Now, new scene, close-up of Beardy with the punchline, plus Scully's hearty RRR. Okay, and then we gotta get rid of this these parsing notes. Delete. Move the wave file.
Well,
Paint?
Okay, so we'll start it about right there.
he got caught red-handed.
Well, he got caught red-handed. That is the funniest joke about red paint I've heard in a while. All right, so I also need to move this focus back a little bit. There it goes right there. Current time in the mountains, 7:15-ish. Okay, there's that. Now I'll parse this out. W-E-L-L-L H-E-G got caught there's probably another O in there. What's R's? Red. Some E's, D. There's a D, H, A. A, A-N. There's an N and a D. Some E's, D. And then we'll start the pan there. K, hard, D. Actually, it's probably more closer to H-A-R-D-Y-Y. Okay, R's. All right, and there's our punchline. 52 frames of punchline. Okay, here we go. And he's got a couple dead frames, so we'll just move his head a bit. Need to pull this mask back in. There we go. There's that. Okay. And I'll just keep his mouth open for a couple frames. Actually, I'm going to close it just a little bit because his tongue's going to the back of his mouth for the well. Bring that up. Just open and close for he. Okay, because he's got to be able to have a mouth closed to say G, open. And then open it up for got. Move him a little bit for that ah sound. Close it for that T. And then open up for the cot. Got a couple of open valves here. Or the mouth is open for this valve. And then close this. Okay, I'm gonna move him a little bit here. And open it up for the R. Alright, I'm gonna move this here. And keep it open for a little bit. Close it for these D's. Keep moving his head. There we go. Get that mouth closed a little bit more. There we go. That's good. Move it a bit.
Hot red.
Open it up for the hand.
Hot red.
Move it a little bit more.
Hot red. Hot red.
Okay. Got some ends.
Hot red hand. Hot red hand.
And then open it for this D-E.
Hot red hand.
Okay.
Hot red hand.
Okay, I'm going to move the backstop.
Hot red handed.
Move them just a little bit.
Handed.
And I might start closing it for that D.
Handed.
Okay. And close it all the way. There's that.
Handed.
That works. All right, now we're going to start panning. Okay. All right, so let's see if we get this pan to work. Yeah, it worked.
Handed.
Okay. That's halfway through there. There it works.
Handed.
Okay, and then 3/4 of the way.
Handed.
Okay, and then when I get him to
Handed.
the full pan, I need to refocus him. Okay, that works. Now I need to focus this. Okay. That looks there. Okay, move this in just a little bit. Okay. And then we can do the Hardy Heart R. Okay. Close it a little bit there. Alright, just leave that like that. And then his last R for this short. And just open it all the way. Alright, got a couple of frames of that. Okay, and 2 or 3 more frames. Okay, I'll do one more with the mouth like that. It's kind of a little bit of a reverbish tail. I just found that closing the mouth too soon did not look right. Alright, we'll do one more, and then we'll call it short. Alright, there we go. So 56 frames. Shot 3, 56 frames. Okay. Now we need to put the camera back on Beardy. Frame 1. There we go. He needs to get focused a little bit for the next shot, which is going to be a doozy because there's a lot of setup dialogue. Okay, there's that one. This is the close-up of Beardy. Punchline plus O Scully's Hardy R. Okay, now Render that out, and then it's going to be a marathon with this next setup. Oh, Lord, is it going to be a big one. Okay. I won't lie, I like short jokes. Gets to the point. These ones with the long setups, they're funny. I mean, it's cod blocked. But it takes a lot of effort to get that setup going.
Well, he got caught red-handed. Arr-arr-arr-arr.
All right, that'll work. Okay, so now... Okay. That one's ready to put together. I'll go ahead and paste it. Excuse me, it's been a long day. It's up many times in the evening with helping. Alright, so that was Piratey paint. And it should be 3 of them in there. Yep. Okay, copy over here to Dragon Frames Exports. There's that. Okay, so now we go over here. We're going to open 145, I think it is. Yeah, 145. Current time is 7:25 in the mountains. All right, there's that. Here we're on 145. There's that. It's a new take. It's the close-up. Move my legs so they don't get so tired. The Beardy setup plus Scully's reaction, which is going to be like 150 frames. It's a long one. Okay. All for the sake of humor. Okay, let's close this mouth, and then we will start the parsing. The shooting goes by quick. It's the parsing that can get a little tedious. But you know what? In the end, it's fun. I like it. I've had a good time the last 2 years. The little microphone's falling off. Okay. Let the madness begin. Delete the old parsing notes.
Hey, Scully! Yarr!
All right, here we go.
Did you hear that Patchy was at the pub and ordered his favorite plate of fish and chips, but got arrested by the Port Authority at his table?
Oh, really, Beardy? Did he even get to eat his dinner?
That's not bad, 114.
No.
It's not the worst. Just 50 more than average. Okay, here we go. Parse away. Okay. Did ya hear that? P-A-T-C-H-Y. It's kind of a was-a. He was at the pub. All right. Hello. Thanks for joining us. We are parsing out a long setup. This is going to be a marathon setup. All right. He was at the pub. Okay.
Patchy was at the pub and ordered his...
Sometimes it's hard to understand these utterances. Okay, ordered. All right, so he ordered. This dird. D-E-R-D. Ordered. Okay, that's actually F-A, like fave. Rit. Okay, so I'll go R-I-T. Oh, I went the wrong direction. F-A-V-R-I-T. Plate. This is kind of. Alright, we'll go F-I, then some shushes. Oh, fish and chips. Alright, so that's the A-N and the C-H. It's making me hungry. Okay. Okay, so P-S, but. Alright.
His favorite plate of fish and chips.
K-G-O-T. A-R-R. E-S. T-E-D. By the. P-O-R-T. It's kind of a T-A-U-T-H. O-R. Okay. All right, we'll put the pan point there. That's not bad. 113. All right, there we go. It's ready to go at it here. Finish this punch line. Okay, here we go. That fell asleep, so we'll start her up again. And this is a funny joke. Okay, so here we go.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Okay.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
With that closed.
Did you hear that, Pat? Did you hear that, Patchy? Did you hear that, Patchy? Did you hear that, Patchy was? Did you hear that, Patchy was? Did you hear that, Patchy was at? Did you hear that, Patchy was at the? Did you hear that, Patchy was at the? Did you hear that, Patchy was at the pub?
Okay.
Hear that, Patchy was at the pub? At the pub? At the pub?
Alright.
At the pub and at the pub and or at the pub and or at the pub and ordered at the pub and ordered it at the pub and ordered his at the pub and ordered his at the pub and ordered his fa-
Okay.
at the pub and ordered his favorite
Move the backstop a bit, so we have to listen to this.
ordered his favorite
Okay, it's already saying writ, so let's do that.
favorite favorite favorite
Okay. Move his head back just for
favorite play
something different.
favorite play
Nice T, so I'm going to close that.
favorite play
Okay.
favorite plate of favorite plate of Favorite plate of fish. Favorite plate of fish.
Okay.
Favorite plate of fish. Favorite plate of fishing. Favorite plate of fishing. Favorite plate of fishing. Favorite plate of fishing. Favorite plate of fish and chip. Favorite plate of fish and chip. Favorite plate of fish and chip. Favorite plate of fish and chips. Favorite plate of fish and chips. But got
All right.
but got a
Oops.
but got a rest. But got a rest. But got a rest. But got a rest.
Actually, I'll keep that closed.
But got a rest. But got arrested. But got arrested. But got arrested by. But got arrested by. But got arrested by the. But got arrested by the. But got arrested by the.
All right, move the back stops. Listen to all that. Okay. I'm gonna leave that open there.
Did by the port.
Okay. Close it a little bit for the R.
Did by the port.
He says kind of ta here.
Did by the port.
Just a bit.
Did by the port.
Close them for the TH sound, the th.
Did by the port. Did by the port.
They're just flapping back and forth.
Did by the port authority.
Okay.
Did by the port authority. Did by the port authority. Did by the port authority at.
Okay.
Authority at it. Authority at it. Authority at his. Authority at his. Authority at his. Authority at his tape. Authority at his tape. Authority at his table. Authority at his table.
Okay.
Already at his table.
All right, there we go. Now we'll start this pan. Hopefully it works. It worked. Okay. Now he's going to start moving, even though we can't see it.
Already at his table. Oh.
Okay, there's that.
Already at his table.
Okay, move to 3/4.
Table. Oh.
He's still saying O.
Table. Oh.
Okay. Now I close it so you can say really. I also need to focus him. There we go.
Table. Oh.
Okay.
Table. Oh.
Move a little bit.
Table. Oh, really? Table. Oh, really?
Okay.
Table. Oh, oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really, Beardy? Oh, really, Beardy?
Okay.
Oh, really, Beardy?
And close his mouth there.
Oh, really, Beardy? Oh, really, Beardy? Oh, really, Beardy? Did he? Oh, Beardy? Did he? Did he? Did he even? Did he even? Did he even get?
Okay.
Did he even get? Did he even get to? Did he even get to eat? 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 Did he even get to eat his? Did he even get to eat his?
Close it for that end.
Did he even get to eat his dinner?
Alright. This reminds me of favorite chips I had in England.
Did he even get to eat his dinner?
Oh, they were so good. They were so good.
Did he even get to eat his dinner?
I mean, I'm hungry right now, so it doesn't help. Okay.
Did he even get to eat his dinner?
Okay. Yay, we made it.
Did he even get to eat his dinner?
Okay. So it was 114 frames. Pull that back. Close up Beardy, setup plus O Scully's reaction. This is no fish for you. It was 114 frames. That is a long setup. Okay. Is this making you hungry? It is making me hungry, Lady of Cats, because I just had the protein shake for dinner. And now I'm wanting some of those fish and chips from Sister Carrie's village in northern England. They were so good. We're just going to have to go over there in August in England and get some fish and chips with Carrie. All right, now for the punchline, we will Set that back.
Did you hear that Patchy was at the pub and ordered his favorite plate of fish and chips, but got arrested by the Port Authority at his table?
Oh, really, Beardy? Did he even get to eat his dinner?
Okay. There's that. Oops. Close-up of Beardy. Punchline plus those scollies. Okay. Clear the parsing notes. Move the WAV file.
Favorite plate of fish and chips, but got arrested by the Port Authority at his table?
Oh, really, Beardy? Did he even get to eat his dinner?
No, he got cod blocked.
Oh, he got cod blocked. Thank you, Darren McDonald, for that punchline. All right.
No.
N-N-O.
No.
This got to be one of my favorite jokes. It's edgy, but it's funny. Pan. All right, our last shot of the night. Okay. And the time is 7:15. Okay. It's also, oh, you know what I also need to do? I need to do Beardy's series intro, which won't take very long. Whatever series he's on. So it'll be 146. Okay, and it'll be on 100 plus 2. Might as well do that tonight. Okay. Alright, so there's that. Oh, I need to redo the focus. He's a little soft focused. That should work there. Alright. Alright.
No.
These are actually saying that.
No.
Get my Beardy stick here. Okay.
No. 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 No.
There we go.
No. He got. No, he got... No, he got... No, he got...
Oh, this is so bad. It's so funny. Move that closed, then I'll open it up. I'll close it just a little bit.
Card block. Card block.
And then close that.
Card block. Card block. Card blocked.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more, then I'll start the pan.
Card blocked.
All right, here we go. Start the pan. It worked.
Card blocked. Card blocked. Card blocked.
Okay. All right, 3, 6, 9. So we're ready for 12 here. There it goes. He needs to get focused.
Card blocked.
Okay.
Card blocked.
Okay, I'm gonna move this backstop. Okay. Okay. That. All right, so we're done with this one. And then we will do the, this is whatever series intro here. It won't take too long. Those usually aren't very long. 25, 30 frames. All right, and one more. There's there's that. Okay, 55 frames. We're going to move it back to Beardy because he does the intro. There we go. Going to put the focus on here. There we go. Okay, that was shot 3. 55. Okay, now we're going to pull the mask back and render that. This is close-up of Beardy's punchline plus, oh, Scully's Hardy RR. Okay. And then we will do the intro for the series, and then we'll be done. Okay. Oh, it's a bit of work. Thanks for joining us. Number 4. We just finished a joke that ended with, he got cod blocked.
No, he got cod blocked.
A little edgy, pretty funny. All right, so now we are going to, I could just add it to the end of this, but why would I do that? Okay, it's its own little thing anyway. Okay, new scene, it's 146. It's, what series are we on here? We're on, what's Mark's Best? What's going on, Mark's Best? Good to see you. I still need to see your short. I don't have any money to go to the website, or else, I mean, you get all my money anyway. Okay, you and my kids. What are we doing here? This is dialogue. All right. Mark's Best says hello. Hello, Mark's Best. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. All right, we're just finishing up one shot, which is the shot that basically the introduction to the compilation. All right, dialogue, Jason. Series 16. Oh my lord, that's a lot of pirate jokes. Okay, Series 16, intro 16. Oh, it's out for free now. Okay, well, I will look, and I will promise I will watch and comment, because I know that you put a lot of work into that, and I'm sure it looks amazing. Okay, so it's Series 16, and Series 16 recap. Okay. There's that. It's going to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing it, Mark. Okay. There's that. There's that. Okay. Close this mask. Close his mouth. There we go. All right. There's that. And then let me pull up the dialogue file. Then we'll parse it out. Series 16 recap. Yeah, it's only like 50 frames long. Not even that. Okay.
Ah, you lily-livered landlubbers!
Yeah, 65 frames.
Ah, you lily-livered landlubbers! Welcome to this Series 16 compilation! Ah, you...
Okay. Here we go. L-I-L-L-Y. L-Y-L-I-V-E-R. Oops, there's a V up here. All right. Let's see where we're going here. right, here we go. One last shot for tonight. Okay, it is 8:04 in the mountain. All right. Welcome, viewer number 4. Good to see you. Unless it's Mark that came back, then good to see you again. All right. What was? Oh, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. Okay, it's just one shot. So I'm gonna put this here. There we go. Now we have finished our parsing, so we're going to shoot here. Okay, get the little birdie pan here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there's that. Mark is still here. Oh, hello, Mark. Greetings from Springfield, Missouri. Okay, there's that. Hope your dad's doing better. Okay. Close that a little bit. So Mark and I built a pirate ship many years ago. I don't even remember what year it was. And he was the inspiration for me to build my own 8-foot pirate ship here in the basement. Okay. There's that. Oh, good. Good to hear about that, Mark. I'm glad he's doing better. Give you a little heart for that. There we go. There's that. I'm gonna keep that one closed. Okay. Open that up. I'll move it a little bit here. There we go. And close it for his D. Okay. All right. Move the backstop here. Works there. Close it for that N. Keep it closed for the D. Open up for lubbers. Okay, leave it up for that R. Okay, I'm going to start to close it just a little bit for that back of the mouth R. Okay, and then close it for the S. Go. And tilt this head a bit. Maybe keep moving that along that curve. Move this backstop. Got a dead frame here, so just move his head. Okay. One more sentence. Welcome. Okay. Close that L there. Well.
Lovers, well.
Open it for the CO.
Lovers, welcome.
Okay. You close that for the M.
Lovers, welcome. Lovers, welcome to.
All right, so there's two consonants together. So I'm just going to open that up.
Lovers, welcome to the.
And then close it for the IS. Mark says the eyes are really cool on these guys. Thank you. That comes from Evan Designs, the LEDs. He's up in Fort Collins, which is north of us.
Lovers, welcome to this.
And they really adds a lot of life to them.
Lovers, welcome to this.
And the D&D guys have LEDs in their eyes.
Lovers, welcome to this.
Because Pascal Rebar's designs have white eyes with no pupils.
Lovers, welcome to this series.
And you know, these are undead pirates, so they gotta show some sort of undead life.
Lovers, welcome to this series.
But thanks for mentioning that, Mark. I really appreciate it.
Lovers, welcome to this series.
Series 16 compilation.
Lovers, welcome to this series.
Alright. That's a lot of pirate jokes. That's a lot of bad jokes.
Lovers, welcome to this series.
Okay. I'm gonna leave that open for that I.
Lovers, welcome to this series.
And close it for the CK or the X sound. There we go.
Lovers, welcome to this series 6.
Okay. Just turn his head a little bit for that S.
Lovers, welcome to this series 6.
And then I'm going to tilt his head back and open his mouth for the teen.
Lovers, welcome to this series 16.
I always like to move the head on the long vowels, so there's that.
Lovers, welcome to this series 16.
And I'll do that one more and then close it for the N.
Lovers, welcome to this series 16.
Alright, move the backstop. So I'm going to listen to all that dialogue.
Lovers, this series 16.
Okay, close that N.
Series 16.
Okay. Move this there.
Series 16.
Alright. Compilation.
Series 16.
Alright. I think the M is here, so I'm going to close this.
Series 16.
And there's another M and a P. Might open it for the P.
Series 16.
Depends if he says pa or just pa.
Series 16.
Yeah, I might leave it there. Okay, and then open for the I.
Series 16.
Okay, I gotta close it so for the L.
Series 16.
Open it for the A. He's gonna close it for the shush.
Series 16.
He's gonna close it for the SH sound.
Series 16. Compilation. Series 16. Compilation.
And then I'll open it for that U sound, the schwa.
Series 16. Compilation.
And then he's gonna close it for the N, and then we'll do a couple shots of that, then we'll be done for the night.
Series 16. Compilation.
And then I can sit down. Which is really just what I want to do, is sit down.
Series 16. Compilation.
Alrighty, a couple more shots.
Series 16. Compilation.
Keep moving his head along that curve.
Series 16. Compilation.
Couple of dead frames, and then we'll be done.
Series 16. Compilation.
Okay, I'll do two more. Okay.
Series 16. Compilation.
All right, that'll work. Now, that was 69 frames, and let me render this out. Okay, and this is going to be its own file. Series 16 recap. Okay. There we go. And, 69. Okay, 69 frames for tonight. All right, render it out. See what it looks like. Shut everything off. Edit and post. Create, edit, post. Redo it again.
You lily-livered landlubbers! Welcome to this Series 16 compilation! You lily-livered landlubbers! Welcome to this Series 16 compilation!
Alright, what a fantastic intro that is. Okay, so let's see here. I need to move those and quit here. Need to move those two folders over. There it goes. And documents. Come on, computer, you're being slow. There it goes. Okay, that was Series 16 copy. So many ways. Drag and frame exports. Paste. And then we had No Fish for You with the edgy I've been caught blocked punchline. Drag and frame exports. There we go. All right, that should be pasting. All right. Lady Jenny says, need to groom the cat beard. Yes, well, you know, that cat beard, seen a lot of mileage, seen a lot of dialogue. Okay, so there's that. We'll turn this off, turn this off, turn this off, head into here. There we go. Put this on there. All right, well, thank you everyone for joining us on a Friday night. It was a lot of fun. We had a guest star, Mark Spess of Animate Clay. Definitely check out his YouTube channel, his Instagram, his website. I think he's got all that stuff. All right, well, thank you guys very much. I'm gonna edit on DaVinci, put those guys together tonight, and post so we can try to get some subs and some views, because, you know, a little dopamine when those views go up. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for joining us, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Scully!
Yar, Stinkosaurus!
Oh, right.
Arty-ar-ar-ar!